We are about to dive deep into the game of Mafia 1. I've been patiently waiting for Mafia 1 to drop. Now they pushed it back. It was going to drop in August, but they pushed it back to September for I think they're getting better with the gameplay and they're doing all that good stuff. So I'm patiently be waiting. Today I totally forgot that they was going to do a gameplay reveal, so I'm actually making this video kinda late. I apologize, but let's dive into it. Make sure if you enjoy this content to hit that like button and subscribe. Again, majority of you guys who watch my content is not subscribed. Join the hustle team. Join the family. Let's go. Let's get into it. Oh man, that's the one I watched, y'all. If you see my reaction, that's exactly the one I watched.
Mafia,
I didn't get to play it, but I watched it.
Launched the Mafia franchise, a series of gripping crime dramas that spans multiple decades. Mafia: The Definitive Edition is a complete remake of that influential game.
Look at that.
A faithful recreation of the original, the Mafia remake revisits Lost Heaven at the height of Prohibition. The game's been built from the ground up by Hangar 13, with a team that includes many veterans from the 2002 version, as well as from Mafia 2 and Mafia 3. Our goal was to improve the game in as many areas as possible given advances in technology, game design, and storytelling since the original release, while still remaining true to the Mafia story, characters, and spirit. The entire city has been rebuilt and even redesigned in some areas to provide more vistas and points of interest without losing any of the original game's landmarks. We wanted to bring the city to life with as much detail and atmosphere as possible, so we built the game on our proprietary technology, but added a number of new audio and rendering features, including a brand new lighting engine for the remake.
Look at that graphics.
Given that narrative is so important to the franchise as a whole, we used our state-of-the-art motion capture and facial likeness technology to recreate all of the cinematics, and added new scenes and dialogue to further develop many of the game's most beloved characters. With that said, our reimagining of Mafia stays close to the original story, which tells the tale of Tommy Angelo, a cab driver who falls in with the mob by chance before rising to become one of Lost Heaven's most feared gangsters. Taking place over 8 years during Prohibition and its aftermath, this is an epic crime story set against the backdrop of 1930s Lost Heaven, a Midwestern U.S. city riddled with corruption. While the story centers on Tommy, one of the elements of the original Mafia that we all love is its rich cast of characters, so they're all represented here. Tommy's best pals Paulie and Sam, his love interest Sarah, the mob boss Salieri and his consigliere Frank, the mechanic Ralphie, weaponsmith Vinny, and dogged detective Norman all return. Knowing the importance of both gunplay and driving to the Mafia franchise, we redesigned all of the core gameplay throughout the game, while keeping all of the missions, major mission beats, and underlying narrative intact. We've also included an extensive selection of period-authentic vehicles, including motorcycles. And there's a wide range of weapons, again, all based on weapons from the era.
You guys know I love guns, man.
As with the original Mafia, the heart of the Definitive Edition is its missions. We've worked very hard to ensure that each mission has its own unique feel and memorable set pieces inspired by the original game.
That is crazy. Thank you, God. Thank you for the technology we do have in 2020.
We'll now take a closer look at one of those iconic missions, A Trip to the Country. This mission takes place about halfway through the game. Tommy has already established himself as a valuable member of the Salieri crime family. Unfortunately, the Salieri crew is struggling to make ends meet as a rival mob, run by Don Morello, has cornered most of the city's major rackets. Their fortunes might be about to change, however, with the arrival of a shipment of whiskey from Canadian bootleggers. All Tommy and his partner Paulie need to do is travel to a farm outside of town where they will meet Sam and the trucks carrying the bootleg whiskey. But from the moment they arrive, it's clear that something's gone wrong.
Let's go find them. That bastard.
You guys are low-key giving us the story. We want to play it for ourselves. We want to know exactly what happens at this moment.
Just in case Frank was right.
They're kind of giving us a little spoiler.
I'm gonna go grab them boys, get them sorted out. You go ahead, see what's what. Catch up with you.
Can't wait to bring this game to the channel. Oh my
Mafia is a franchise rich in atmosphere and tone. For the Mafia remake, we wanted every mission to exemplify this. A Trip to the Country is our haunted house mission, designed and built to create a sense of foreboding as you search for Sam.
Oh my god. I hope you are you seeing this? Are you seeing this right now? This is amazing. Go back and watch Mafia 1.
Place is derelict.
The original one.
As with the original, Mafia is mostly a narrative-driven experience.
Gosh, man.
However, we still offer some opportunities to explore locations like the farm,
I'll
where you
be
can find
collecting-
clues that help flesh out the
That's
game's
Carlos
backstories and subplots,
Falcone.
along with a range of period-appropriate collectibles.
But he's not a mob boss by the time Mafia 1 was there. You know what I mean? He's probably like making his way up. He like 18. But hey, I'll take it whatever. I'm gonna be collecting all those too. It'll be a separate video of me collecting all those cards.
Though A Trip to the Country is heavy on narrative and atmosphere, like most missions, it's also punctuated with action.
Hey, buddy.
Damn, son.
Jesus. Drop your weapon. You first.
We don't have time for this. Sorry, pal. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Okay, then.
Damn.
Get over here! I got it pinned down!
Get over here now!
Combat is a key part of every Mafia experience, and while not every mission features gunplay, it is a centerpiece of A Trip to the Country. For the gunplay in the Mafia remake, we started with the visceral combat and core shooting mechanics of Mafia 3, but then tailored that experience to fit the Mafia narrative, time period, and characters.
The aim
For example, because
circle
Tommy
thing
isn't a
could've been
trained
better,
soldier
man.
like
I don't know
Mafia
what it's
3's
called.
Lincoln Clay, we wanted to create the sense that these are life and death gunfights and that every bullet counts. We'll have settings for players who just want to experience the story, but with our default settings, we wanted players to think about where they take cover, which weapons they use, and when they blind fire versus risking exposure by aiming down sights.
Nah, that's very key. I think that's a way we should go. I know we want to experience just the story mode, but it's fun if you do that. I think it would be fun for us to know exactly mechanics of playing the game.
Wow!
Make us better.
Hey, Tom. Ollie, what took you so long? Looking for Sammy? Did you find him?
Not yet. Just him. Canadian crew. Dollars to donuts, the rest of the face down in the dirt, too.
As in the original game, Tommy and his crew learn that Don Morello is trying to edge them out of the whiskey business too, though we've taken great pains to make that conflict and Salieri's role as underdog in the war much more apparent.
Oh, Christ. They're cops, Tommy.
How would I know? They didn't show a badge. They didn't say anything.
It must be in Morello's pocket. This bastard. He can't even let us have this one racket. Forget about it, Tom. We gotta find Sam and get out of here.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And we gotta wait all the way to September.
Now we'll
God,
jump ahead
bro.
a bit as Tommy and Polly close in on Sam's location.
That's all of them.
When combat breaks out here, the player must use a combination of tactics and weapons to defend Sam.
Damn, he's shooting from way up there.
Get cover!
Come on, fellas! Push through!
Tommy, look out! Where did these guys keep coming from? I'm out!
Oh man.
Cover me!
You can already feel the sense of you're gonna get connected to the characters. You're gonna get, you know what I mean? Like you're just gonna get really deep into the story. You can just feel the vibe. It's amazing. I just can't wait to play this game. You know what I mean? At the same time, I was mad that they pushed it back, but at the same time, I'm glad they did that because you want to make sure you give, the fans everything they're waiting for, and they paid for it.
Thank Christ. We gotta get to
You gotta push it back in order to make sure the graphics is A1, the gameplay is A1. Then hey,
Sammy.
Oh, Jesus, what have they done to you? That's a lot of blood. Can you walk?
We don't even really know. We don't even know who this guy is, but you could just, we just still like, fuck, bro, get up. Like, you know what I mean? You already feel connected to him.
Here with him. I'll be back. I'll be back in a flash.
They did an amazing job.
Okay.
Oh man.
Hey, it'll be okay, Sam. We've survived worse. Sure we have.
Damn.
Take him down, Tom!
Alright, where's our life? Okay, so we have a life. As you can see on the screen below, we have a life bar. So, Mafia 2, we didn't have a life bar. You know, we just couldn't take too many shots or we'll die, but we have to deal with a bar. Just, you know, it don't matter. As you can see, it's first aid on the wall to help you if you need it. So, be very mindful for it. You know, you use all of it, end up dying. Like, normally, I'll try to get to like the second person, last two, before I use life. But as you can see, never mind, it's another life like up here. But okay.
Jesus Christ! Ugh. Where's the goddamn truck?
What is he doing?
Crap, we got cops!
Bro, you got fire right there. You can stop too. That's great. Everybody. You can already tell this is gonna bring a lot of heat. He's going up there. He's just shooting at him.
Come on out! We're going home! I need the doctor, Polly! Yeah, you got scared. Just hang on! I guess.
This is an amazing game.
Okay. We're gonna get John patched up.
After
No
defending
one's doing
Sam,
it like
Ollie and
this.
Tommy must still escape the farm, which culminates in a dramatic chase, another hallmark of the Mafia experience.
We got more company. All right, get in.
What the fuck is this?
Right here, Sam. This is some ammo. Tom's back there somewhere.
That thing back there is huge! Where the hell did they find that truck?
For real, I thought it was like 1930s.
Take him out now! Let him have it!
This is amazing, bro. Like I said, nobody's doing it. Like everybody's doing remakes. But what company goes all the way back to like 2001, 2002, and remakes those type of games? Please name me one.
You like that, you
They did an
bastard!
amazing job with this. Amazing job.
There's more!
Polly, faster! My pedal is to the metal! Did we lose him?
2 squad cars on us!
So that's just a short glimpse of one of Mafia's many missions. There are more than 20 missions in all, which take place across the city and range from high-speed chases and races to violent confrontations and stealthy assassinations. We're very excited to get this into the hands of
Love
both
it.
new Mafia fans and die-hard fans alike. And we're happy that we finally have all 3 games playable together on the
fan
same
right here,
platforms
man.
in the
Vito!
Mafia trilogy. But it's the Mafia remake
Lincoln,
that has
we're working
really
on
been a
Lincoln right
labor
now.
of love
Working
for
on
all of
Lincoln.
us at Hangar 13, and especially for those members of the team who worked on the original. So on
guys
behalf
did
of the
an amazing
entire
job.
team at Hangar 13, thank you so much for watching.
No, thank you, man. Thank you. You guys did a wonderful job. A wonderful job. Like I said, there is no other company who's going back to 2000 and 2001 to remake a game. You know what I mean? This is the first ever company I know of who went back to like 2001 to remake. It's amazing. It's really amazing, man. They did a wonderful job, but I can't wait to bring this here on the channel for a Let's Play again. We have to wait all the way to September. They pushed it back, you know, to sit here and make the graphics better, make the gameplay better, and way more smoother for us. But as you can see, it's worth it. It's worth it. You see what they're doing. So I can't wait to bring this here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe so you could be the first one to sit here and see this. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Hustle TV, and I'm out of here.